Howdy folks, Corky Duke Farminator here. Come with me if you want to farm. This is Farming Simulator 22, Prairie Farm, Michigan 4X, Michigan Cake and Cookie Farm, part 197. And hopefully this is working here. Still have, okay, looks like it is. Coming, alright. Okay. And let's get busy. Farming. This farm is successful because it didn't vote for Trump. All right. Bunch of snowflakes. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and stop crying. You voted for this. Vote for a damn politician who invests in a company that buys bankrupt farms for profit. Then you wonder why you're going bankrupt, duh. Oh, J.D. Vance and Trump invested in a company, I can't remember the name of it, but it literally buys up bankrupt farms for profit. Great job. Stop crying. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Tired of hearing this shit. This is exactly what you voted for. Right. Alrighty. Oh, we're almost full again. Look at that. No red dots. Excellent. I think I understand how the out of space thing works. It sucks that it happens when you buy a new computer and the files can't transfer to the new computer. I mean, that's what really sucks. They really need something to fix that. Because this has been the only map I've been able to start without any out of space problems. I guess I got to tweak the others and try and download the right mod. But it just really sucks that they don't have a better way of doing that. Because it really screws up in this game, and it screwed me up in the Bomber Crew campaign getting this new computer. Because I've lost my tail art for the current campaign I want to start. And I can't find the files for the game inside the computer. Come on. Here we go. We're doing fine. Because I lost my tail art for the current. All right. I picked up that one view, and that was me. That's crazy. All right. Alrighty. Should get this cubby hole tethered soon. Almost full. We are full. $500,000 of hay. Which silo needs it the most? We shall find out. Yes, we shall. How much hay we got in here? Speaking of which, water. Oh. Ah, okay. Oh, excuse me. Ah. Okay, Wendy's 2.1 million. Sonic's got 2.6. In and out. Two in and out. Looks like In and Out wins. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me. Man, massive frog in my throat today. Sorry about that. Hey. Hey Austin, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. How you doing today? Gotta give me some more coffee. Oh man. Kermit, get out of my throat. Well, I'm glad you're awesome. And you're sick? Oh, sorry to hear that. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Called in sick, eh? I hope you get better soon, man. I didn't go into work tonight because I'm off. Put in vacation for October 1st, so should have a week vacation, nothing but streaming. Try and get the watch hours I need on my other channel. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna grab some coffee. How to make some fresh coffee soon. I had to go get some more coffee. It was in and out, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, you never want to get everybody sick at work. That's always a good decision. Yep. It's just not the cool thing to do. I understand people, you know, they got a job they got to do. They feel like they got a job they got to do, but it just ain't worth getting everybody in the office sick. Who gave me this frog in my throat this morning? I woke up, both my roommates were gone. I woke up too, I just didn't want to get out of bed. I woke up around 6, about the time when Eddie's getting Malachi out the door. And so I could have went and said hi, but I was just like, I don't want to get out of bed. Got into bed late last night, so playing a new game. A game I won't be putting on any of my YouTube channels, so. What brand of that green and yellow is that? Oh, the dark green is grass, and the lighter green is hay. You got to tether it. That's turning the grass into hay. So it starts off grass, and when I tether it, which I'm basically flipping it over so that it can dry on its other side. So in reality, it would take a couple of days for it to dry. So you would flip it over with a tether and then wait another day or two, hopefully in the sun, to let it dry. If it rains, then you're kind of screwed. But the game just has it turn a different color, and immediately it's ready to be picked up as hay. So, well, it's a simulation. So, I think the players of this game would be pissed if they literally had to wait a day for that hay to be dry enough to put in their bins. You don't want to put wet hay or straw into your barns because it'll catch your barn on fire. See, if hay rides used hay, it would look like that. It wouldn't look like, because they don't, when people go on hay rides, they don't use hay, they use straw. So the question is, why don't they call them straw rides? Because you're using straw, you're not using hay. Hay would be too valuable. Hay is food for cattle, but straw is bedding. So loading, yeah. Oh, that, yeah. That's how I pick up the hay. It's better than trying to bale the hay. It's a lot more efficient and faster than trying to bale the hay. All right. Yeah, this is a forage wagon here that I'm using, and a really good one too. It's got a really long width, and it does a super job of picking it up. And it's even got a silage tank, so you can um, pick up grass with the silage additive, and then throw it in like my farm supply factory, and still get the bonus for turning it into hay. And well, yeah, the bonus you get when you bale grass with the silage additive. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure that's how it's supposed to work. Like when you make silage bales. Yeah, it is a lizard. It's a mod. Doesn't look like a lizard, but it is. Oh, it is green. It's John Deere green, not lizard green. Ah, ah. It's it is. I think it's the one that comes with the game. I don't think it's a special mod. Where the tedder's at here. It's this one right here. Pottinger. It's a good one. It's the widest one you can get. Biggest one you can get. And I don't think it's. I think it comes with the original game. Works good. All right, that worked good. He's just going to run right into the ditch like he always does, isn't he? All right. Hey Ross, how you doing? Ross Rubin. Thanks for joining the stream. Well, I know you're there, Austin. Uh, is not bad good? It's not bad, right? I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking, Russ. Or Ross. Sorry. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that, Austin. Austin is here. Austin and Ross are both here. Thanks, guys. Uh, no, streaming in the shorts doesn't work because it's got to be less than 60 seconds. So yeah, the YouTube shorts have to be less than a minute. I'm gonna get some shorts for this channel done as soon as I get my 1,000 subscribers to this channel. I'm trying to get the watch hours I need on my other channel because I've almost got 10,000 subscribers on that one, but I'm short on the watch hours. Really sucks that they redo that every year. So one time I had 4,000 watch hours on that channel. Yeah, you really can't stream in shorts because they have to be less than a minute. Wendy's needs to go next. I didn't. Did you post that on Instagram? I haven't seen that yet. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't go on. I don't get on Instagram too much. I just kind of briefly jump on, but I'll check it out later on today. So thanks for doing that. Oh, I will plow the fields when I need to. Did it again. No, I don't really watch NBA. I pretty much watch the NFL as far as professional sports. Now, if the Tigers go in the series, I'll watch the series this year. But baseball is kind of boring to watch because it's like is it a big field? Yeah, field 5 is the biggest field in this game. I gotta turn it into wheat for next year. Oh, excuse me. Damn. Oh. Excuse me, guys. I got to get rid of this sneeze. I'm going to be sneezing for the next 3 years. J Daddy? Not familiar with that. Yep, on this channel. I've just got to get my 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Then I'll have 2 channels with over, well, 2 monetized channels, hopefully. My 3rd one is going to be nothing but parody songs, dirty parody songs, so that may never get monetized at the watch hours they require. Oh. Alrighty. I think all that side of the field has been done and picked up. I just got to pick up this end of the field. Well, he's not really my grandson, but thanks. I'm helping Eddie, my roommate and best friend. I'm helping him. It's his grandson, and I'm helping him raise him. Couldn't let that kid go into foster care. And his birthday's coming up, too. Can't believe he's going to be 5. Oh, that's all right. No big deal. When we're out together, people always ask, "Is that your grandson?" I say, "Well, no, not really." My grandson's 15. Well, he'll be 15 this year. I can't believe that. Can't believe I'm going to have a 15-year-old grandson by November 6th. Time goes by. Kids grow up quick. But that does increase the chances of me being a great grandfather, but I'll probably have to settle for mediocre. Good God, that means my mom will be a great grandmother. Wow. Imagine that title, great grandfather. Of course, in my case, it'd be extremely mediocre grandfather. Oh, okay, thanks, Ross. Did you listen to the parody songs on my other channel? A couple of them got close to 20,000 views. Well, thanks. What'd you think? I wrote a total of 30 of them, so I got more of them to release. I'm gonna have to hire a new singer though. Whoa. She saw her third generation. Yeah. Yeah, my mom's already a great grandmother, but if Matthew gets married and has kids, or just has kids, that'll make her a great great grandmother. So by my early 60s, I could be a great great grandfather because I'm 58 now, and I'll turn 59 3 days before Matthew turns 15. I'm not sure. Wouldn't surprise me none with this regime. Imagine trying to reason with giving the people who least need, who don't need a tax break at all, giving them the tax breaks, and denying the tax break to the people who really need the tax breaks and who made the billionaires what they are. We don't need billionaires, but billionaires need us because we're the ones that make them billionaires because of our hard work. What is he doing over there? Actually, that might work. Now it's not capitalism anymore. It's America's an oligarchy. I mean, what was the Republicans' argument for not wanting to raise the minimum wage? Oh, the companies will raise all their prices to make up for it. Bullshit, they've been doing that anyway. The last time there was a minimum wage was what, 2012, I think? And they've steadily increased their prices every single freaking year. So don't give me that bullshit excuse. They don't want to raise the minimum wage because they don't want to pay their employees, the ones that made them billionaires. They don't want to pay them the money because they want to buy a third freaking yacht or a sixth mansion. While there's people working 2 full-time jobs and still can't get by because of the increased prices of everything, price gouging, because of the increase in monopolies. And then when you top that off with, lower pay increase, the pay not being able to keep up with inflation and the cost of living, and we got a financial disaster in this country. And Trump made it worse with the tariffs, stupid tariffs. Man, I mean, I'm a former Republican. This is my political stance. I'm a former Republican. I'm an independent now, but I vote nothing but Democrat right now because the Republicans have basically turned into fascists, and I will not vote for a fascist party, for anybody in that party, no matter what they say or do at this moment. So, and I didn't vote in the 2016 election, and I wish I had, because I was a Republican back then. But Trump lost my vote in 2015 when he said he's going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it. That told me that he's not in touch with reality. We now know how true that is. That man has no clue what reality is. I mean, he thinks he's doing great in the polls. He thinks his administration is doing a great job. Man, look around you. Open your freaking eyes. People are protesting in the streets. We're losing our rights. Are losing our right to free speech. I'm so glad that Disney caved in and hired Jimmy Kimmel back, which they should have never. They should have taken Trump to court over that bullshit. He can't do that. He can't use the government to force somebody to lose their job. Hey, Drifter from the Hours, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. It's turning into a political session. It always does with me because I'm just so pissed off at what's going on. I didn't serve this country to protect and defend the Constitution, to have the President of the United States of all people come along and trample all over the Constitution and ruin it and take away Americans' rights. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Drifter. He's going to run right into the ditch, didn't he? He sure did, didn't he? Yep, but it looks like he's done. I do believe he'd be done. He needs some repairs. Look at that repair bar. Let me make sure this old area over here was done. Yeah, the rich is getting rich and the poor are getting poorer. Wasn't that the whole premise for the French Revolution? I've seen that mod, and I might try that one day once I get really good at this game. Because that's definitely a hard one to do. Because you start off with literally nothing. But I've seen that mod. But yeah, it's definitely interesting, that's for sure. That map, I should say, is what it is. I've watched a couple of videos of people starting off from nothing. And most of them did a pretty good job. Oh. So maybe one I play in the future. The next one I'm probably going to start is Backroads County 4X. What, Austin? Easy mode? Oh, yeah. Has anybody done it on hard mode? That would really be. Well, what are you playing, Austin? World, what is that? WWE 2024. Okay. That is that WWE or WWF? I can't see that. WWE. Couldn't tell if that was an E or an F. Have you seen the? Oh, can you? Yeah, and then you can sell the stones, right? Make money that way. Be better. Well, it requires money. I'd like to do the Kansas 16X farm, but I have a problem with the time on it. So after you play it a couple of times, you can't control the time lapse option, and it just runs on like 240. And I'm wondering if that's some kind of mix up with that map in particular. Beehive honey, okay. So I take it you played the No Man's Land map. Beehive to regain honey. Yeah, that's the whole hypocrisy of the far right, the MAGA movement. I have freedom of speech, but you would disagree with me, then you don't have freedom of speech. That's basically what their motto is. They claim that they keep talking about how Charlie Kirk was a defender of freedom of speech only if you agreed with him. If you didn't disagree with him, then he wanted to shut you down. Okay. Wonder how he feels. It'd be interesting to find out how he feels about those so-called worthwhile sacrifices for gun violence, as long as we have the right to keep and bear arms, which you don't. That's not what the Second Amendment says. The Second Amendment says that only well-regulated militias have the right to keep and bear arms, not citizens. But it's been redefined by the mistakenly redefined by the Supreme Court in 72, I think it was. Yeah, if our founding fathers were alive today, they'd be shocked at the reason they wrote the Second Amendment was to be able to pull up a well-regulated militia in times of invasion, not to prevent tyranny of government, but in times of invasion. Because at the time they wrote it, we did not have a standing army. We didn't have a police force across this country. And so they wanted to be able to pull up a military. So they said, well, let's allow the citizens to carry guns with the idea that they would be forming militias that can be called up for defense of our country if it's invaded. Because we had 3 enemies on our borders at that time. Those enemies today are our allies and members of NATO, England, France, and Spain. And we no longer have enemies on our borders. Not only do we have a standing army, but we probably got the best standing army in the world. So there's no longer a need for well-regulated militias in the sense that the founding fathers had the idea for it. And then, of course, that argument to prevent tyranny of government fails because every other government that's banned guns, they've never had their country try to take over in a terror. Japan, England, they've all banned guns. Nobody can own guns in England, in Japan. Why don't they have a gun problem? Why don't they have their government over, tyrannically ruling their people? I mean, it's just, the arguments just don't hold water anymore. And the whole reason that they were told that the Second Amendment supports Joe Citizen owning a gun was so that gun manufacturers could make millions of dollars at the expense of Americans' lives. That's why, and it's basically a lie. So millions of Americans believe a lie about the Second Amendment. That's basically what it amounts to. Because nowhere in the Constitution does it say Joe Citizen has the right to keep and bear arms. Nowhere. It says the Second Amendment, and I quote, a well-regulated militia being necessary for a free state, comma, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And when you ask what the Second Amendment says, you ask your gun nut what the second, they always jump right to, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, completely ignoring the first line because they understand what the first line means. The first line means that only well-regulated militias have the right to keep and bear arms. Now, I'd be willing to allow for people to hunt, to own guns so that they can hunt. I don't have any problem with that. But that's not, the days of being 18 years old, walking into a gun shop and buying any gun you want is bullshit, and that needs to stop. So you can have a hunting rifle as long as you go through a training course and a safety course, and you get registered and licensed to do that. Then we'll talk about having the right to hunt. And from what I understand, most hunters are already like that, so that's not going to be any problem for them. And most true gun advocates agree with that, and they think that people need to go through training and training courses and safety courses about guns. Because what's happening is people that they believe this lie that if they buy a gun they can safely protect their home, okay? So what happens is they go out and buy a pistol or an AR-15 or something stupid like that, and then they get their home invaded and they don't know how to use it. And the bad guy winds up with a gun and uses it to wipe out him and his whole family. That's happened a lot of times. I don't know exactly how many, but I know that's happened many a time. If you got to know how to use a gun if you have one. And you should, and the government should require that you know how to use a gun if you own one. The days of just anybody walking into a gun shop and buying an AR-15 are crazy, and that shit needs to stop. because the wrong people are getting their hands on guns and doing wrong things. School shootings. Classic is that. Why do we have to live in a society where our children are scared to death to go to school because they're afraid they might get shot? That's bullshit. And I go back to the story about Uvalde, and after the Uvalde shooting, yeah, that's. Oh yeah, there's a story from the Uvalde shooting. A woman, and I guess she commented this on a social media page. She was watching the news of the Uvalde shooting with her 7-year-old daughter. And they were looking at the pictures of all the kids that got killed, the 19 fucking kids that got killed. And the 7-year-old looks up at her mom, and she literally says, "Mom, which picture are you going to use for me?" This 7-year-old thinks that she's going to be shot in school. That's literally what she's saying. "Which picture are you going to use for me, Mom?" Oh my God, why do we have to have our children live through this bullshit? That's crap. And I always bring that shit up with these gun enthusiasts. Now, of course, both of my sons are, I don't even want to get into that right now. So I haven't talked to them since the election. If I ever talk to them again. I mean, there's no reason why our children have to live in a society like this, where they're literally scared to death to go to school and asking their parents, "Mom, which picture are you going to use for me when I'm shot dead in school?" This is crap. Now I'm all worked up again. I mean, it's happened in public schools. It's happened in private schools. God doesn't seem to help. Why can't God, when you go into a school with an AR-15 and you plan to kill all these innocent children, why can't God reach down and put a misfire on that gun and cause the gun not to work? Yes. Well, I don't think anybody has the reason to own assault rifles. There's just no reason for it. You know, and until your assault rifle can stop a tank, then that argument that, it's to prevent tyranny of government is bullshit. Because, you know, until your assault rifle can take out a tank, because the government's going to roll on us, they're going to definitely roll with tanks. You think they're just going to send infantry? Which is just a stupid argument. But here we are living in the age of Trump, who is sending the military in on citizens. So where are all these gun nuts now saying, "Don't be sending the military to my citizen, to my city"? I've never seen American politics more fucked up than it is now. I know. How can they learn when they're scared to death they're going to get shot? I mean, we don't have to live in it. We don't have to live like this. We just do not have to live like this. Kids are scared to death to go to school. We're not having school shooting drills. What the hell is wrong with us? All over a lie. This field is almost done. It's not even 2 o'clock in the afternoon of May 1st. And the Democrats need to win big next year in the midterms. I'm hopefully he gets impeached and removed before the midterms. He keeps doing the stuff he's doing, he just might too. Because there's a lot of Republican congressmen and senators that are starting to say, look, this shouldn't be happening. Like with the Jimmy Kimmel thing. I mean, when Ted Cruz stands up and says, no, this can't be happening. Because you know that if the government's going to censor the free speech of the left, eventually they're going to suspend the free speech on the right, too. Midterms are November 26th. And history will be on our side because generally the midterms after a new president is elected always switches power in the House and the Senate. I mean, historically that happens. And with Trump doing the fucked up things he's doing, it's going to happen big time. The House could lose 40, Republicans in the House could lose 40 or 50 seats. I got a few names I hope lose their seat. Nancy Mace, Virginia Fox, I hope they lose their seat, not just lose their seat, but lose their ass and their seat. I've been, ever since 2020, I've been voting for nothing but Democrats. I mean, Democrat all the way up, down, sideways. I'm not even a Democrat either. I'm an independent. I'm almost done with this field. Yay! Big 500-acre field 5. Obama. And I voted against Obama twice. Trump is a disaster. I mean, come on, anybody that bankrupts a casino is not a good businessman. I'm sorry. Casinos are designed to make money. How the hell do you bankrupt a casino? I'm glad Obama won because I'm glad my candidate didn't win. Actually, I was gonna turn it into a wheat field, but I'm gonna wait till the next cutting, and then I'm gonna turn it into a wheat field, including what the hell is that stuff? Oilseed radish first, and then next year it'll be wheat. Because I've got plenty of food for these cows. I mean, all of my silos are full. Every single one. See, full. I got plenty of food for them. Oops, that's not a silo. Hardee's full. In-N-Out full. Sonic full. Wendy's full. And then I've got this, I got a hayloft right here that's got over 1.2 million 1.2 million liters of TMR, so I've got plenty of food for my cows. Plenty. Ha. So I'm going to concentrate on something they like. I got to get a bunch of wheat for my chickens. And let's see. Speaking of which, let's check the animals out. All right, good. Good. And my chickens going to need some food soon. Horses have been ridden and cleaned. All right, good. How much slurry? Very little. All right, we're almost done with this field. Yay! I got, what, 2.6 million liters? Wow. Is that right? Yeah, 2.6 million liters. That's a lot of hay. So which silo gets it? Where's Hardy's at? Oops, up here. $4.9 million liters. We gotta check all over to make sure. Make sure I didn't miss any spots. My next cutting will probably be all hay as well. Seem to have enough silage. Looks like it's all picked up. So July will be the last cutting of this field. Right? Because then, yeah, because I plant the, July will be the last cutting, and then after that I can plant the oilseed radish, and then September plant the wheat. So one more cutting in July. Ta-da, it's done. Da, 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 da. Well, that's one massive field for grass. So we got 4.9 million, 4.2 million. 2.6 and 2.1. Got to go into Wendy's. That reminds me of one of the Prairie songs I wrote. I'm a food slut. Oh no, not I'm a food slut. Junk food junkie. I'm just an old junk food junkie, spending my time munching on cookies, feeding the stomach the strawberry licorice. I'm just an old junk food junkie. I can't stand in line at a salad bar. I'll deposit my quarters for a candy bar. I'll eat everything from A to Z. I'm just an old junk food junkie. I don't know when I'll release that one, but it's in the works. Just got to find a new singer. I will get Granny. Okay. Actually, I might have to do silage and hay in the next cutting. Split the field, one half silage, the other half hay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, they're all pretty. Yeah, that one's actually short on silage there. Oh, okay. Do they do it with parody songs? That's my writing and that's my superpower, being able to write parody songs. Did you check out the 1776 parody song I wrote? I'm really proud of that one. It's the only one I wrote that's not funny. And almost all of them are country, with the exception of my parody that I wrote to It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. It's called It's the Most Wonderful Time to Drink Beer. Yep, I got cows and chickens and horses. Cows, chickens, and horses. Oh my, cows. Any animals that eat straw? A few, mostly cows, chickens, and horses. Cows, chickens, and horses. Oh my, cows, chickens, and horses. Oh my, cows, chickens, and horses. None of tigers, lions, and bears don't eat straw either. No, none of those animals eat straw. Straw is bedding. Straw is too dry. I mean, we're talking olive in the martini dry. I've already written them for today, but there's always May 2nd, so which I should be able to jump into pretty quickly now that all my farming is done. I'll fertilize my fields on May 3rd. Do I have enough fertilizer for that? I got plenty of liquid fertilizer. I'm probably going to have to use a lot more liquid fertilizer. Almost 300,000 liters of lime in that one. I got more lime in another one. Lime production. Almost 800,000 there. No, you can't tip them either. No, they won't even charge you either. I don't think you can pet them. Can you pet them? I don't think you can pet them. Yeah, you can't pet them. You are an animal of utter importance. See? There's the utter and there's the importance. Get up. Who told you to lay down on the job? See, they won't charge me. Even bulls won't charge you. Maybe they should have they should have put that in the game. You get into a field with a bunch of bulls and they start charging you. No, can't ride the cows. Needing some coffee. I'll be right back. I may have to make myself a new pot, so it may be a couple of minutes. Yep, half a cup here, and I'm making a new pot. This time it is, what was it that I made? This is pumpkin spice coffee. And what's the new one I made? Oh, the blueberry muffin, which is pretty good. My roommate Eddie calls it foo-foo coffee. Where are we at here? This was it Wendy's? Yeah, it is. No, that's enough. Let's see. Sonic. Yeah, Sonic. All right. Weeza's done with this field. Oh, God, I was supposed to be spraying these fields. There's a sprayer. I couldn't get them to weed the field, so I'm going to have to spray them. Right there is what I was looking for. Oops, wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. What the? All right, just got to keep watching him. Wow, what? Man! All right. It's doing good so far. No, man, as soon as I said that, why? Oh, gotta babysit this damn thing. That stinks. My dad wouldn't have put up with this. Gonna do what it's supposed to do. Hopefully. Let's just sell the green peppers. We got plenty of them, don't we? The only thing we need them for is that vegetable fruit processing plant, which is down. It's got to be down this way. Right there. All right. Man. Oh, you got to the end. Okay, good. He's doing what he's supposed to do finally. Okay, good. Get this field sprayed and you get the next field sprayed. You might be able to jump into May 2nd. Dang it. Dang it! Why does it keep doing that? Yeah. Going to do what it's supposed to. It looks like it. I don't understand why it go down and then stop. Spray the whole field, not just the parts you want to spray. The whole field. This is the soybean field, right? Yep. Turning around like that makes me think of how I used to count rows for my dad when he was spraying fields. Ah, a lot of weeds over there. We get them though. This is a place where weeds die. I guess I'm just going to have to make the tail um, insignia of the 9th Bombardment Group in my Bomber Crew game. Because I can't find the files I need to transfer the screen. I found the screenshot that I need, but I can't find the files inside the computer, the new computer. I don't understand why I can't. Shouldn't they be easy to find? Because I think I could watch a video and learn how to do that, to transfer a screenshot into the game. Oh, it's doing what my dad did. Ran his own custom application service. Safer Zag service. Oh, goodness. Ah. Oh, all right. Been doing good. Hasn't stopped yet. All right, we're almost done. Well, I still got the cubby holes on the front of the field to do. Those are a pain. Combine that. I mean, they're not only cubby holes; they're cubby holes with telephone poles. Disgusting. Oh, excuse me. Missed a spot here. Missed a couple of weeds. Oh. All right. I gotta get me some coffee. So I'll be right back. Brand new, fresh blueberry muffin coffee. Yum yum. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, at least I don't have to redo the nose art for Super Bowl 8 on Bomber Crew. I've said I was going to do a campaign every month, and I failed to do that. So, got to get back on it. All right, this should do it. This is going to make this field completely sprayed. All the weeds are dead. The soybeans are going to grow fruitful. Never over 65%. I still haven't figured out how to get 100% yield. What is it called? Yield. 100% yield out of the field. So I've yet to figure out how to do that. And I've looked at video after video after video. Just can't figure it out. Done what the video says and it still doesn't work. So I have to answer the call of nature. Be right back. Or check my sugar. Take some insulin if I need it. No, not that bad. Yeah, I guess I'll just redo the tail art and the insignia for the 9th Bombardment Group, which is a bombardment group I created just for my all my NFL campaigns. I'm doing Super Bowls right now. I'm on Super Bowl 7. I just done Super Bowl 7. I'm on Super Bowl 8. Weeding doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. All right. So if I can start Super Bowl 8 later on tonight, that would be great. So I might be ending this live stream with in a little bit. Go ahead and start working on that because I can't figure out where the files are for the game in my new computer. Which is, I mean, I know where to find them, but I just can't find them. Hmm. Man, why can't it keep going? Yeah, you're going to run into spots that don't have weeds. That doesn't mean you don't. You just stop. You keep going. So the whole field gets sprayed. You kill every weed in the field. No weed left behind. Is that the right slogan? I don't think that's the right slogan I want. I also got to figure out how to get more watch hours on my other channel. I've almost got 10,000 subscribers now, but I'm not collecting any money from it because I don't have the watch hours I need. This is corn now. My dad sprayed many a fields of corn when he was alive. Probably couldn't count how many fields of corn he sprayed. Very popular crop where I'm from. Oh, is that because? No. What's the deal here? Why are you stopping now? You shouldn't be stopping. Man, I swear. Again, why are you stopping? Field's not done yet. Finish the field, then you can stop. I'm going to look at something with a bigger tank for spreading liquid fertilizer. We'll see if that works. Trying to prepare for this month's fertilizing day, which I always make it on the 3rd of the month. Okay. What do we have for sprayers? $4,300, $5,200, $45, $4,000. 1,200 plus 1,500. That doesn't outdo 5,200. This is only 3,360. Can the saddles add to that? Or are the saddles just for seed? I think that's under the John Deere specialty thing. Does Massey Ferguson have something like that? See if the saddles can take liquid or if it's just seed. It is. No, you can do seed too. Yeah. No, liquid. Yeah, I can do liquid. Okay, I've already got saddle tanks. That's only 2,000. So 2,000. Okay, top of the sprayers. What about this combination with the saddle tanks? That just might work because 1,500, that's 2,700 plus 2,000, 5,700. Oh, that's not much better than that. It's a little better than 50. Man, you gotta be kidding me. That might work. I mean, 5,700 may be the best that I can do. That's not really that good. $33.50 is $55.50. Is that even worth it? I wish this came with a added tank. I wonder if there's a mod for it. Let's do a little searching. Searching and perching. $2,700 liters, that's not going to cut it. This is just for fertilizer. I want something big. 4,500, not that good. A little better, but it's not that good. And all that. 5,600, that's a little bit better. Wonder if that would work with the saddle tanks. 5,600. $4,000 capacity. I don't know. Will that work with that? Because if I can add 1,200 to 5,600, that's pretty good. $200 capacity, you're kidding me. That was a joke, right? 200 capacity. Ha ha ha. Not funny. $4,600. So what's the capacity? We're not seeing the capacity. $36 meters. Not giving me capacity. $10,000. We're getting, that's more like it. Possibility. Just in case. 500. Not going to cut it. New Holland SP 400. $18,500. That's even better. All right, and that's a case. All right. $15,000. What was the other one? What was the other one? Was that 18,000? I thought the other one was 18,000. Where's the other one? Right here. Dry box. Oh crap. $40,000. Not gonna cut it. All right, let's see what we got. Hello? Hello? No, I don't. Do I have Medicare? No, I don't. I'm a veteran. I have VA. Boy, VA appointment on the 25th. I got to remember that. But my doctor, I go see my doc. Say, hey, how are you? Then my doctor's going to tell me that I don't have any patients. Well, I'm not a doctor, so I don't need to have patients. All right. Let's see about that new sprayer. Should I look under Massey Ferguson or sprayers? Well, let's look under sprayers first. Case 5300. $7,500. All right. Oh. So this is not very big on the span, is it? It's really only less than 2,000 liters bigger than Can it hold? Yeah, can't pull the trailer behind it. I guess I don't like it. Not really that much bigger. That's as big as we can get out of it. Give me a break. I guess I'll just use what I got. Was there any? I don't think there was another one, was there? I looked at all the sprayers. Let's try case. It's not even showing up. Doesn't spray. 18,000 would be good, but doesn't spray. Slurry spreader. Tanker. Same thing here. Got something different? No. Same thing. Okay, this is different. It's dry, we need liquid. This can't spray, it just holds. Unreal sprayer. Wait a minute. Here we go. 6,000? And this will liquid fertilizer. This might be it here. Unreal sprayer. Unreal sprayer. Let's try this. This might work. All right. Let's go with this. Crap. Well, $60,000. Well, that's bigger than what I had before. That's for sure. Let's see how it works. Hey, Griffin from the Hours, welcome back. Oh, I got plenty of TMR to feed those cows with. All my silos are full. I had to shut them off because they're producing too much. $101, $102 an hour. Come on. No, I don't like the feeding robot because then I got to have, what is it? Got to have an additive for the TMR. And when you don't have the feeding code, you don't need the additive. I can't think of what the additive is, what it's called, but. So I don't use those feeding robot car barns. I got big on them when I first started, and then I was like, what is that stuff called? Oh, you can make it. Now you can make it now in the farm supply factory. That stuff. Mineral feed. You need mineral feed for it. Yeah, but it's just not economical to make it. I mean, look what I need. I need lime and soybeans to make it when you really don't need to make it because you can make the TMR without mineral feed. Find out what kind of spread he's got. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Not much. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bad idea. This thing wound up being a bad idea. And then it doesn't have any auto on it. Give me a break. Well, I tried. Gonna have to stick with what I got now. Excuse me. Yeah, you need mineral feed for those rode up robot cow barns. I don't need mineral feed right now to make TMR. I just make it out of my silos. Some of this stuff, it just doesn't make any sense. Because, like, if you wanted to make, what is it? I know there is. I used to use them. I can't see why I should pay 450 liters of lime and 150 liters of soybeans to make 600 liters of mineral feed when I don't need the mineral feed. I can make TMR without the mineral feed. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It'd be a great idea if that had a longer boom. Oh, don't tell me it won't let me put it back in there. Yep. I asked you not to tell me that. Waste of money. I should have leased it first. Damn it. Damn it. And that way I could just return the lease. Why didn't I think of that? Dang it. No train in this map. You're right. Now where the hell is it? Damn it. It's not going to show up in sprayers. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? What is it I'm looking for? Damn it, this right here. God, I want to sell this. Let me sell it, damn it. Show me where it is on the damn map. Should have leased the damn thing. 0 months. It's got to be this right here. Zero months. All right. Now let's find the matching truck. Dang it. Here it is. Dang it. Still not showing up on the map. This is it. All right. Finally. Okay. Okay. Back to spraying. Those weeds don't deserve to live. And what time are we at? 1:30? We got it. Okay. We do have it on auto save again. Next thing I got to remember, when I'm trying something like that, I need to lease it so that I don't waste so much money. Got to remember that, because I can always buy it. If I don't like it, I just simply return it. I don't pay any more on it. Oh, got to make better decisions. Ah. If I can get that tail work done, I could start that Super Bowl 8 tonight. Start my new Bomber Crew campaign. Man. It's got to wait for a whole big patches of weeds before I hit auto and let the AI do it, because it doesn't seem to want to do the whole field. It thinks once it comes across the spot where there are no weeds that I'm done. No, you're not done. You got to keep going. That means there's more weeds elsewhere in the damn field. Come on. Okay. That's bugging me. I need to start that Bomber Crew campaign, so I'm going to go ahead and head to my other channel and start making that tail art of Super Bowl 8. So I'll be starting that campaign later on tonight. You can check that out on my other channel. It is May 1st, 1451. This is Farming Simulator 22, Prairie Farm, Michigan 4X, Michigan Cake and Cookie Farm, part 197? I believe so. Yes, 197. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later. I'll probably be live streaming this farm again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later. Take care, Drifter from the Hours, and everybody else who stopped in and said hi, Ross and Austin. You guys take care. Bye.